We're live.
Good evening, everyone. First and foremost, as you come on, we need to just make sure that you can hear us properly. So what we need for you to say is that the levels that you are hearing are fine and that you can hear us. So can hear you well or speak louder, whatever it is that you think at the moment is required, just let us know so that we can adjust.
What are they saying there, Roman? Oh, we've got Roman here with us as well. He is working the computer for us and reading out the comments. So they can hear Roman?
Yeah.
You think I'm deaf, you need to be louder.
Yes, dear. We'll frighten the ghost.
Oh.
Okay, so well, we frightened the bejesus out of Anne. I don't know about we're frightening anyone else at the moment. Oh, look at my stomach.
You wear black, Renata.
Because we have never done a televised seance before, per se. And so this is a very first trial run. And we are doing this because... Where are we going to be on Thursday night, Anne?
We are going to be at Quarantine Station Manly as part of the launch of the documentary series The Space Between by Morningstar Productions. Did I get it right?
Yes.
Aha.
Space Between by Morningstar Productions.
Which we happen to star in.
Please go to their Facebook page and like them, please.
Please go to the Quarantine Station Facebook page and click on the interested or going to the live event, which is free this coming Thursday night. We need the numbers. We just need you guys to click on that. So we also need your help tonight to draw the spirits in, to give us the energy to communicate. We normally do this with quite a few more people on the table. We also haven't done it for quite some time. We used to do it regularly 2 or 3 times a week. But due to COVID, we haven't been able to run our seance parlour. So we might be a little rusty. We might not. I'm sure the spirit team is already willing and fired up. It's just us that might be rusty.
So just to allay any fears of anyone that might be watching and think that we are sort of opening up Pandora's box here.
The portal to the devil!
As Anne has said, we have done this for quite many years. So we do prepare in advance and we do sort of create our space and invite only those who wish to communicate in a way that will allow us to have a conversation and to send messages through to loved ones. So I think the idea tonight is that we're going to just have a go and see what spirits are here and who may wish to communicate. And what we're going to see is what comes through. And if anything comes through that resonates for you, with names or a certain type of person that's coming through, whether it's male, female, maybe we can work out how they may have passed, whatever it might be, and they resonate with you, say yes. So we'll try and connect with you and see if we can sort of build that bridge across.
I'm already getting some sort of connection here with wartime, because I'm getting the song that roll out the barrels, we'll have a barrel of fun. So I don't know if that means something to anyone, but that is already coming. I work through music, so that's a good start.
All right, so are you ready? So for anyone who is unfamiliar with what we're doing, we are sitting at a small table. We have a glass here with just some
all the way from Kmart
lights underneath. Yes, it's very fancy. And we've just placed candles here onto north, south, east and west, just to give extra light, for you to see, really.
north, south, east and west. bit more like that.
Okay, fair enough. Let's be technical here. So all we need to do is place our finger on the glass and just wait patiently until it starts to move, and then we shall see how it goes.
Please notice I've got my...
Now, the idea with this, everyone, is that we have been doing this for a while, so we have a pretty good grip on what we are doing. We do not suggest that if you have never done this before to go ahead and try this at home. It may not work well. You may get nothing at all, which will be disappointing, but it also, it can be sometimes a little bit, I don't want to say frightening, but...
Discombobulating?
Discombobulating if it goes somewhere or does something and you're not prepared for, what happens next or what you say next or how to control it. So with all of these things that we do when we're tapping into the spirit world, the idea is to know what you're doing before you start doing it.
All right.
Okay.
Are we getting any hits on the roll out the barrels, Roman?
Yes.
You must speak up, Roman. You must tell us what's going on.
Hang on, can't see. There we go. About that one.
Can you read?
You want that? You want that as well?
Yes.
Yes.
We want
My
everything.
We're concentrating.
My Nan and Pop used to sing that one all the time.
Right, and who's that from?
That's from Lisa Young. And Jenny Alderton. My dad used to sing that song all the time.
They're very keen to get going. It's already off and running.
And Karen Asari, very familiar song growing up.
So
Kim Graham's granddad, World War One.
what we're just trying to do is establish some movement in the glass. So we're just going to let the glass flow on its own without asking any questions, just so it starts to get some energy into it.
Something about unicorns as well.
Okay, dearest ones in the spirit world, if you would like to just make sure that you allow the glass to do one big rotation around the table for us, just so that we know that your energy is built up. We can ask starting questions. If anyone can also relate to a photograph which sees a lady in a apron with her husband standing next to her. He's taller, and that man also has a brother who I believe died before the photograph was taken, because I see the brother just in spirit standing next to the man. So not necessarily in the photograph, but he's showing himself to me. And they are standing out the front of a very, very meagre little home. Nothing extraordinary. So we're just putting a story together here. So may well and truly be after World War One. Fantastic.
Whoa, feel that. It's got goosebumps going right up my arms.
Mick Holgate, Vicky has that photo.
We'll get to the center. Thank you. Thank you. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Let's see if we can connect you to someone who is watching online at the moment. So can we just establish where a yes and no on this table is for you, whoever we have with us here? So can you please show us where your yes is on the table? Now that will mean that you have to slide the glass over to an edge. Where on this table would you like to show us your yes?
Judy Penfold says, my dad sang
Thank
Roll
you.
Out the Barrel and been making a unicorn mask today.
Oh!
Sounds like my man. Or
Wow.
my mum. No?
Wow.
No.
There goes the goosebumps again.
And where is your no, please?
Maybe they're going to try and crack out as many connections like we do for the tarot. Oh, there we are. There's the no.
Karen Hassari, I had a photo of my Nana and Pop standing out the front of a place, but I think it was a shop they had. Not sure if his brother had too, if he had passed by then.
Okay. All right, we'll see if we can get some names coming through for you guys, so just hang on. So do we have a man with us right now in spirit?
We need to choose one person to come through. Just one person who is connecting with someone who is watching us through the camera right now.
So do we have a man here with us right now who's going to make a connection?
Ooh.
Thank you. I'm sure there's more of you there, but we just need the gentleman to step forward now. Okay, just come back to the center for me, please. Thank you. So have you come through because there is someone that is watching online? You want to send them a message? I know it's a really weird world that we live in. And you probably would have only been able to write a letter or send a telegram. It's kind of the same thing. Thank you. Can you spell and can you read and write? Please let us know yes or no, because we need for you to write some names and things for us. Thank you. Now, if we have any psychics there that are watching as well, you are very welcome to pop in what you're feeling at this point in time. We welcome your comments. We won't get Roman to read the comments so it doesn't affect the flow of this, but you're very, very welcome to comment. You want to ask a question, Anne?
So you are here to speak to someone who is watching us right now. Is that correct? Sorry if we've already asked that. I just need to get my head straight. Thank you.
Maybe he can give us the letter of his surname.
What about yeah, okay. Could you please give us the first letter of your surname in a capital letter? So I'm going to draw a line here in front of me. And if you come down to that line, you can draw in a capital letter, not fancy writing, just plain writing, the first letter of your surname. When you're ready, come down to the line.
We just want to establish who you are here for.
Thank you. So when you're ready, nice big letters, uppercase, first letter of your surname. That would be a T. Is T correct? Yes or no? Could you give us a yes or no on T? Is T correct? Thank you.
So we have the surname that starts with T. Is that resonating with anyone that's online at the moment?
Could you give us the second letter of your surname, please? You're doing really well. Oh, beautifully done. TH. And was it you that gave me this roll out the barrels? Was that you that gave me that song? Roll out the barrels, we'll have a barrel of fun. Was that you? Oh, thank you. Good song.
We're getting anywhere with the TH? Roman?
How about a Thomas? Lily Salt and Debbie Kane. Both suggesting Thomas.
Are they related or are they just suggesting? So we need you to be able to tell us whether you feel...
All right, let's get the next letter because there's a few different ones on there. Back to the middle, please. Okay, so we need the third letter. So here it is, the line down here. If you can come down and give us the third letter of your name. Because there's quite a few people that are relating to the TH, because that would be quite common, but we need that third letter, please.
Okay.
Stay with us, stay with us.
Ask them, is there anyone in the family called Evie or Eve? So those that are connecting, is there an Evie or Eve in the family, please?
Give us your third letter. An O. THO, anyone connecting with the Evie, Eve, Eva? And I think we just got another letter, M. I can't read that, it's too hard with the red writing. We've got a red sheet over the top of the computer so that it's not casting too much light. I can't read a thing. What did it just do?
A.
T-O-M-A.
THO.
T-H-O-M-A. Oh, Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Thomas?
Yeah, it's got a couple of Thomases. Debbie Kane has a Thomas.
Okay, anyone with Evie or Eva in their family?
Breeza Kavanagh has Thomas Trotter. It's not surname, but Michelle Jones, my mum was called Eve.
Just checking, is Thomas the surname? Yes or no? Is Thomas the surname? Yes or no?
Your last name.
Breeza Kavanagh, my mum's name is Avril, known as Avie, also passed. And her pop was Thomas Trotter.
Is Thomas your first name?
Oh, that's throwing a spanner in the works. Okay, so we've got Thomas, first name.
And Evie, who is Evie for you? Evie is a member of the family, yeah? Is Evie with you in spirit at the moment?
So Debbie Kane, what was the yes to?
Thomas is the first name, not the surname.
Oh, so I think she might be answering psychically. What's that last one there?
Kylie Cornharbour, my father-in-law was Thomas. Christy Varley, have an Evie and an Eva, the unicorns and the war connection, but not sure of Thomas.
Okay. What's her name? Christy Varley.
Christy Varley.
Are you here to speak to a Christy Varley? Christy Varley. Are you still here with us? Oh, good, thank you. Is there maybe something you can spell out, a word that would have meaning to the person you're trying to contact?
Can you ask if he is the professor?
Are you the professor? All right, let's spell out your word. So here's the line down here in front of me. All capitals. When you're ready, first letter, please. So capital, off you go. First letter. F. Next letter, please. R. Next letter, please. A. F-R-A. Next letter, please. N. C. E.
Is that where you died?
Oh, France. I thought it was spelling Francis or something. So, Thomas died in France. Thomas, were you Australian? Born and bred in Australia? Were you British? Were you in the war? Was it the first or the second? So if you come down to the line here in front of me, draw a 1 or a 2 to let me know if it was the First or the Second World War. Definitely a 1. Were you army? How old were you when you passed? Were you in your teens So up to the age of 19. Yes or no? No. Between 20 and 30? Were you married? Oh, my sweet. Did you have any children? How many children did you have? Can you draw the number for me, please? When you're ready. Go back to front 2. Was that 3? Back to front 3. I hope that wasn't 23. Could I get you to do that again for me? How many children did you have? How many children did your wife give birth to? That were your children? I think it's 3. It's back to front. Is 3 correct? Did any of them move to Australia? How many of them came to Australia? Two. Was that correct? 2? Is this ringing true for anyone?
Who are you trying to contact, Thomas? What's their name? You give us the name of the person that you're trying to contact here online. It might be a grandchild or a great-grandchild that you're trying to get in contact with to say hello. Can you write their name for us, please?
Have you got any idea what that is?
It's okay. Can you do that again for us, please?
Oh, yeah. The letter K.
What's the next letter?
It's very nice. A. R. K-A-R. E. Karen.
Bit like that one. Steph Walker.
Hey?
Steph Walker said Karen. Yes.
Mm.
Karen. You want to ask what the
Is there any
surname is?
Karen that is recognising any of this? There is a bit of a delay, so you wait till they catch up. Are they watching right now?
We hope they are.
Are they going, no, that can't be me. That can't be me. Are they hesitating to say, yes, it's me?
Do you visit your grandchildren?
What's Karen saying? Not sure that I can't about the France.
Not sure
in the
about
war.
France in the war, but was it war?
But who was at war? Who was at war, Karen? There was a Karen asking about the battle they died in. There's a Karen there, Karen Colby.
My name, but don't have a France connection. Steph Walker, Karen. Karen Husari, which battle did you pass? It's back a little ways.
Yep, so come back down to the new comments now. But I'm not paying attention, so if they're spelling stuff, you just let me know.
My grandfather didn't die at war.
P. E. T. E. Peter. What's that?
S.
S.
So it was an IS.
Peter is H. E. R. E. So they're saying Peter is here. T. O. Oh, Peter is here too. Thomas, is Peter related to you? I've gone all goosey. Oh, I can feel you. Can you give us the name of the person you're trying to connect with, please?
I said Karen.
Karen. Oh, that's right, Karen. Has Karen heard your message? You right?
Karen from Bunnings.
Hmm?
It's for Karen from Bunnings.
That's not the Karen from Bunnings.
Okay, Thomas and Peter, we need to finish up. Do you have a message to send out? Hopefully they will receive it. So can you just send something out to them, a word or two, just to finish off?
There is one last thing I'd like to do after this, if that's possible, please.
Yeah.
T. H. A N K Y O U. Thank you. You're welcome.
Hopefully they will hear that. It will go through to them.
I call on our special guide that our symbol is being tattooed onto us. We are in a very difficult time at the moment. Do you have something, if you are here with us, that you could give a message to the people who are watching now? First off, if you are here, could you draw your symbol so we know it's you? Oh, there it goes. You feel it? Thank you.
Let's get rid of the lights on the
Thank
table.
you.
That'll fix them up.
See how it's changed? Alright, thank you. Thank you, Abraham. Do you have a message that you could pass on to us, please, to the world, those who are watching? Thank you. Could you spell it in front of me, please, down here?
Jesus.
Here we go. Oh. B. Is that M?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
B R
M, B, oh,
A C E, embrace. L O
oh my god.
V
Such a different energy.
E, embrace love.
You embrace love. Whoa.
M O T
H.
H E R O A E A R T H. I think that's the end of that.
Oh, embrace love, Mother Earth. Oh,
Okay.
thank you, Abraham. Thank you. Wow. That particular guide is a very strong one. As you probably noticed, we could barely hang on to the glass.
Very excitable.
And very straight to the point.
Wow, I wasn't
Wow.
expecting that at all.
How appropriate though.
Mm.
We've got to look after the mother.
Okay, so we're just going to close down. When we close off this circle, we always ask our guides and our team who are here to now step back. We thank them for their guidance. We thank them for their attention. We thank them for allowing those spirits that have come through to be able to join us in circle and to speak to us and to speak to you. To allow you to know that things are possible beyond what we believe in our belief system, that there are things happening, that we are connected to everything, and that messages come through in ways that we sometimes don't expect. And so we thank them for tonight. And we close this circle. We send you a whole lot of love from this particular space and ask you to embrace that. And we hope that you join us on Thursday at Q Station Manly at 9 o'clock for our seance there, as we try and connect with maybe some of the spirits that are there at Q Station.
And get some answers to a murder that may have taken place over 100 years ago.
Yeah. And let us know whether you enjoyed this session. Let us know whether you enjoyed watching.
And maybe you'd like some more.
And being part of this, yes. And whether you would like to watch more.
Thank you and good night. See you on the dark side. Bye. I'm going to teach Roman. Thank you, Roman. Can you press the end broadcast?
Yes, I can. Would you like me to?
Yes, please.
Okay.